The C stands for ceiling lift, compact and easy to maneuver. The C450 has a maximum weight capacity of 450 pounds and 204 kilograms. The C625 has a maximum weight capacity of 625 pounds and 284 kilograms. To use the C-Series lifts, a client can have a FIM score as low as 1. There are two types of the C-Series ceiling track lifts, manual traverse and power traverse. To activate any of the C-Series ceiling lifts, press any button and the lift is ready to use. After the system has activated, press the button which corresponds to the action you wish to perform. The two gray buttons move the carry bar up and down. The blue and yellow two buttons control the left and right transition of the unit. Waverley Glen uses a pneumatic system for its hand controllers. This means the C-Series hand controllers are safe to use around bathing or watering systems and will not become damaged if submerged in water. A manual lowering system is also available. Use it only as a last resort. To lower a client manually, remove the small plug covering the socket for an Allen key. Using the Allen key, slowly wind the carry bar and client to the ground. Alternatively, a cordless drill can be used to speed up the process. The client can also be raised using this function. Pull the red cord if you need to stop either of the C-Series lifts. This cuts power to the motor and should be used only in the case of an emergency. Pulling and holding the red cord activates the emergency lowering system. All units have a backup power supply in the event that emergency lowering is required. Loud beeping indicates it is in use. The LCD display gives you immediate information regarding how much power remains in the unit. Here you can see the unit is at 100%. To enter into programming mode, press the up and down buttons simultaneously. Use the up or down arrow to review your options and then, to save a change, press the up and down arrows at the same time to save the change. The unit will beep if the change is accepted. Then it will go back to the main programming screen. Here you can see the unit's return to charge time being programmed. Consult your manual to review the C-Series other programming options. The upper limit switch prevents the lift from pulling the carry bar up into the unit or the lift from operating at extreme angles. When this function is activated, the carry bar will stop rising and the LCD display will display the words Upper Limit Switch. The down limit switch prevents the carry bar strap from completely unwinding if it encounters resistance while being lowered, for example, if it comes to rest on the top of a chair or bed. This prevents the strap from despooling and becoming tangled. If possible, approach the client from an angle, as this is less intimidating. Use a pillow to prop up a client's head and shoulders. Assess the client for appropriate sling size or type, and if the client cannot be accessed, use an ergo slide or ergo sheet to reposition. Position the sling with its bottom edge at the coccyx or tailbone. Slide the sling under the client using the log roll technique. Adjust if necessary. At the edge of a C-Series lift's carry bar are clips, also known as latches. These are the points where the sling is attached to the lift. Thread the sling's loops through them to attach the sling to the C-Series lift. Use the hand control to move the C-Series lift along the ceiling track, positioning it above the client. Begin lifting. Once the sling's slack strapping has been taken up, stop to ensure that the loops are securely positioned in the carry bar. Use the hand control to move the C-series along the ceiling track until the client is appropriately positioned. Clip the hand control to the lift's carry bar. Use the log roll technique to remove the sling from under the client. If the client requires further positioning, use ergo slide or ergo sheet slide sheets to reposition the client safely and without causing strain. Use a pillow to prop up the client's head and shoulders. Assess the client for appropriate sling size or type. Position the sling with its bottom edge at the coccyx or tailbone. Slide the sling under the client using the log roll technique. Adjust if necessary. Use the hand control to move the C-series lift along the ceiling track, positioning it above the client. At the edge of a C-series lift's carry bar are clips, also known as latches. These are the points where the sling is attached to the lift. Thread the sling's loops through them to attach the sling to the C-series lift. Begin lifting. Once the sling's slack strapping has been taken up, stop to ensure that the loops are securely positioned in the carry bar. Use the hand control to move the C-series along the ceiling track until the client is appropriately positioned. When the client is directly above the chair, lower them using the hand control. Make sure the wheelchair's wheels are locked and the footrests are in position. Using pressure from your knees is one way to ease them into the chair. Lower the carry bar to detach the straps. Remember to keep one hand on the carry bar at all times. This prevents it from swinging. Start removing the sling from under the patient. Start with under their thighs. If they are able, have them assist by shifting their weight from side to side and then leaning forward so the caregiver can slide the sling out from behind them.